Do you know that feeling when a relationship feels like a roller coaster, yet you cannot step off? One day brings warmth, the next brings silence, and your body chases the high again. Maybe you recognize yourself here, checking your phone, bargaining with hope, and blaming yourself. You're not crazy if you think it feels addictive. Your nervous system links danger with relief, and the mix can feel like love. You're safe here. We will slow down, name what happens inside you, and offer tools that protect your heart. The interesting part comes now, because understanding the pattern is the first step to change. If this is you, take a slow breath, because clarity is coming. We will follow the science behind trauma bonding and map a gentle path out. Stay with me. Trauma bonding is not a moral failure. It is a predictable response to powerful learning and to deep human needs. Attachment theory explains why. John Bowlby showed that we are wired to seek closeness when we feel threat. Mary Ainsworth observed that inconsistent caregiving can train anxious vigilance in children. As adults, that vigilance can appear in dating and in long-term bonds. The cycle often runs like this. Tension rises, a rupture happens, then a sudden repair brings relief. Your brain marks the relief as a reward. Dopamine fires and the pattern sticks. Variable reward is the strongest teacher. Behavior science calls it intermittent reinforcement. Unpredictable highs keep you engaged longer than steady praise. This is why the roller coaster can feel addictive. Stress hormones also shape the loop. During conflict, your amygdala rings the alarm. Your heart rate climbs and clear thinking drops. Then one message or hug arrives and cortisol falls. The sharp contrast deepens the memory of relief. Over time, your system learns to expect chaos before comfort. Your body chases comfort even when the cost is high. Research supports this picture. John Gottman found that criticism and contempt predict distance. Repair attempts protect trust, yet they must be consistent. Sue Johnson's work in emotionally focused therapy shows a path. When partners respond with warmth and accountability, safety grows. With safety, fear eases, and healthy bonding can return. There is one more layer. Isolation strengthens the bond with the person who hurts you. If your world shrinks, their words carry extra weight. Shame then locks the door. You may hide the truth to protect the image of the bond. Secrecy amplifies the cycle and makes leaving feel impossible. The pattern is powerful, yet not permanent. That leads us to real-life stories. Alex met charm first, then chaos. Dates felt electric, and texting was constant, until one night of silence came. After hours of fear came a sweet apology and grand plans. The relief felt huge, and Alex forgave again. Over months, the highs shrank and the lows grew. Alex started to track moods like weather and called it love. Sam lives with a partner who can be tender and then sharp. Arguments start small and end with tears and promises. Sam thinks, if I try harder, it will be calm again. When calm returns, the body celebrates and the cycle resets. Sam stops meeting friends and stops sleeping well. Shame keeps the truth quiet. Jordan is in a queer relationship with deep affection and deep fear. Jealousy flares, phones are checked, and social media becomes a weapon. After each breach comes a day of sunlight. Dinners sparkle, cuddles return, and the story of soulmates reappears. Jordan stays, because leaving feels like tearing skin. Lee co-parents and wants stability for the children. Good weeks bring hope, then sudden storms knock the house sideways. Each storm ends with gifts and vows to start new. The vows soothe the nerves, and the brain marks the reward. Lee wonders why even small kindness feels huge. Notice the common threads. There's unpredictability, isolation, and a slow rewrite of self-worth. People begin to doubt their memory and their senses. They hide hurt to guard the dream of repair. Many also carry old attachment wounds that seek safety and intensity. They confuse intensity with intimacy. Importantly, not every hard relationship is toxic. Many couples cycle through conflict and repair and grow stronger. The difference lies in accountability and in real change. If harm is named and patterns shift, trust can heal. If harm is denied and control grows, the bond becomes a trap. That is a warning sign, not a destiny. These stories are not rare. They span ages, cultures, and orientations. Some people face physical danger, and that changes the plan. If you fear for safety, reach out to local resources today. Your life matters, and help is real. But how does change begin in daily life, step by step? How does this show up day by day? Look for the pattern that pairs a rupture with a big reward. Notice how your energy spikes when a message lands after fear. Track how your plans bend around the next repair. Ask yourself who you become when peace arrives and when it fades. Language gives clues. If you often say, "I am too sensitive," ask who taught you that line. If you say, "They are the only one who gets me," ask who you stopped seeing. If you whisper the truth only at night, ask why daylight feels unsafe. Words reveal how the bond edits your story. Body cues matter. Scan for tight shoulders, shallow breath, or a stomach in knots. These signals do not mean weakness. They mean your system is working hard to keep you safe. Offer your body care when the loop starts to spin. Short walks and long exhales help the ground return. Digital signs also appear. You check and recheck threads, then delete and reread them. You mute friends to avoid hard questions. You hide receipts, locations, or messages from people who care. Secrets keep the cycle alive. Transparency brings light and support back in. Boundaries clarify the fog. Write what is kind, what is not kind, and what is a red line. Name one thing you will no longer explain away. Tell one safe person what you will do if that line is crossed. Plan for the wobble that follows, because it will come. Finally, widen your map of love. Healthy bonds feel calm more often than thrilling. Respect sounds steady, not loud. Repair is real when actions match words. Kindness is not a reward for pain. That leads us to clear steps you can try this week. Build support on purpose. List 3 people or services you can call for honest help. Tell them how to support you, and agree on a code phrase. You deserve a team that believes you and stands with you. Normalize professional help. If your partner is willing, suggest work with a therapist. Ask for a focus on safety, accountability, and repair. Emotionally focused. Therapy can guide new patterns when both commit. Prepare backups quietly. Keep copies of key documents with a trusted person. Save a small amount in your name if that is safe. Pack a simple bag for one night away. Planning is self-protection, not betrayal. Keep simple daily notes to protect your inner voice. Review weekly, soon. Start with 1 week of mindful tracking. Each day, note a trigger, a feeling, a behavior, and a result. Keep it brief and honest. This builds a map that emotion alone cannot hold. Set 2 firm boundaries that protect your energy. Choose lines that matter and that you can enforce. Tell one safe person and write your plan for a breach. Put the plan where you can see it. Change the reward loop. During urges to reach out, delay for 10 minutes and breathe slow. Text a safe friend, move your body, or step outside. Reward the delay with music, tea, or a kind note to yourself. Increase contact with nourishing people. Schedule 2 short calls this week with people who lift you. Let them know you are building steadiness, not drama. Ask for simple check-ins at set times. Explore professional support. If you can, book a first session with a trauma-informed therapist. Name your goals clearly and ask for tools you can practice. Therapy is normal care for a hard season. If you fear harm, create a safety script. Include code words, exits, and essentials. Share it only with people you trust. Your safety matters more than any story about loyalty. You are not broken. If this helped you, like this video, comment, and subscribe to LoveMind. That wisdom can now guide a new path. Change is possible with steady support and small daily acts. Brains learn, hearts heal, and trust can grow again. If you feel unsure, speak with a licensed therapist near you. Ask for experience with trauma, attachment, and couple work. If you fear harm, contact local hotlines or shelters today. If this is an emergency, call your local emergency number now. Your safety matters more than any promise. You are safe here, and your story is respected. Share what you want. Keep what you need private. Let next week be a gentle care experiment. The next step is small, and it is enough for today. Calm can become your new normal.